Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey. So this is going to be a guide on how to train range using the Abyss. A lot of people use the Abyss for magic training, but you can also use it for range training as well using the chinchompas, which is one of the few places where they're actually useful. So using this guide, what I was getting XP rate wise was about 266k XP per hour in range. That is going completely AFK, so not paying attention to the screen. It is faster if you pay attention and do some clicking on your own. But I was using red chinchompa and offhand chaotic crossbow. I just didn't want to go into the wilderness with an ascension crossbow. I have an armadillo chestplate and chain skirt. I did not have armadillo boots, gloves, or helm. However, those would be better because of the slight damage bonus, so if you have those, feel free to use them. I have a 6-stage circuit. You can also wear an archer's ring if you don't have that. A completionist cape, a skill cape would work fine here, or also one of the avid devices. And then I have a Dragon Rider amulet from the new quest. You could also use an amulet of ranging, which would be pretty good as well. I like this one though because of the prayer bonus. Now for an aura here, I was wearing green fingers because green fingers hadn't deactivated yet and I wanted to keep it active for the full time. However, if you're going here, I would recommend using either penance or reverence to keep your prayer going longer. If you have soul split, you will not need any additional kind of healing, so you just want to focus on having that prayer last as long as possible. So for your inventory here, what you want is an extreme ranging, or you can replace this with 2 overloads and bring prayer potion flasks if you want, but that won't help your XP per hour too much, so I'd recommend just extreme ranging or super ranging if you don't have extremes. A couple of prayer renewals. I fill my inventory with prayer potions because I'm cheap and it doesn't take very long to bank. However, it would be better to bring flasks. And then I also have a charm collector and one of each charm to collect those, some sharks, and a teleport out. In the clip that you see me actually killing the Abyss monsters, I do not have a charm collector in my inventory. Don't worry about that, I am aware of that. But you do want to be bringing one definitely, because it's extremely annoying to click all the charms, collect them all yourself, and it also wastes your XP, so I would not recommend collecting them yourself. Okay, so when you're heading into the wilderness, just remember to have your defensive ability spellbook open at some area on your screen. Just remember that this is the wilderness, so there is a slight chance of PKers. Not a very high chance, but there is always a slight chance of there being a PKer there. So if a PKer does attack you, this is what the emergency food in your inventory is for. If a PKer attacks you, just click the freedom ability, click your tele tab, and you're safe. That's all that there is to worry about. And after that, of course, just hop worlds and try a different one. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys the actual test I did of the XP per hour rate and show you guys what to do when you're inside the Abyss. Alright, so when you're all ready, just make sure to hop over that ditch and teleport on the Mage's Zamorak. Again, I was in multi-combat, which probably wasn't a wise idea, so as you jump into the wilderness, make sure you turn on single, just on the rare chance that there's like a couple PKers there that are in multi. The chances of that happening are next to none, but there is always a chance. So if there is a couple PKers, they could drop you very fast, and you wouldn't be able to survive it if you didn't have very high life points. But anyway, as you go into the Abyss, you just come down near either the southeastern spot or the southwestern spot. I'm at the southwestern spot. So each world can hold 2 people on it. There is always the chance that there will be someone on your world already at both spots. If that is the case, just go into the Abyss itself. So go through, the agility shortcut, or past the thieving eyes, or burn down one of the boils. Any of those little obstacles into the Abyss itself. And then you can either teleport out from there if you'd like and hop worlds. It's just easier than tabbing because you can just go into the Abyss itself and then lodestone back to Edge and hop worlds. But this is the general method of how you do it. You just make sure you have momentum on, which I do in this case. My adrenaline bar is going up, but I do have momentum on. Also, another cool thing that you can do is, because you can use ultimates with momentum now, is you want to either use the Death Swiftness ability if you have it, or one of your other ultimate abilities. I would only recommend the Death Swiftness one. That's by far the most useful. The other abilities aren't very useful because they only attack a singular monster, and it's not very useful using a powerful attack against a monster that has very low health and is going to die in a couple hits anyway. So this was just the part where I was recording my ranged XP and seeing how much I got per hour, and it was 266,760 range XP per hour. I only tested it for 5 minutes, but you just multiply that by 12. So once every 10 minutes they will become unaggressive to you, and when that happens, you want them to be aggressive because that means you can AFK. So when they do become unaggressive, what you want to do is just run to the north a bit, which I'll show here. And you have to run a fair distance. It's roughly turn around about at the same time that I do. I just get towards more where the abyss curves towards the north again, and then I run back down. And then they'll be aggressive to you again for an additional 10 minutes. So you only have to do that 6 times an hour, and other than that, it's just completely AFK. I like this method because it's not that expensive, because red chinchompas are about 250 each at the moment, and you use about 1.5k red chinchompas an hour, so the costs aren't too bad. But anyway, that's about all for this guide. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for future guides coming up soon, and farewell.